Hello, welcome back. This is the third video for Module 1. In this video, we're going to talk about starting the betting conversation. This is a very important topic. How do we start a betting conversation with every customer? Remember, the whole point for this whole program is that we need to mention betting to every customer. We need to have a conversation about betting with every customer. So the question is that why is it important? Why is it important that we need to mention betting with every customer? The reason number one that it's important to have a betting conversation with every customer is to get the word out. To let the customer know that we have mattresses. When a customer is thinking of buying a mattress, they always think of going to a specialty stores that have chest mattresses. They don't think of going to a furniture store and buy a mattress. Okay? So as a sales associate, it's our responsibility that we let the customer know that we do have mattresses. That's the main reason that we need to mention betting to every customer. It is not that you have to sell a mattress to every customer that's buying a coffee table or an accent piece. It is all about letting them know that we have mattresses. Okay, so now, how do we mention betting conversation? How do we mention betting? Or how do we start that conversation about betting? What we want is that we want you to mention in a natural and comfortable way. We don't want you to come out as an awkward. So what we need to do is that when you mention betting, you need to come up the conversation as a natural and a comfortable way after you build some rapport with the customer. For example, let me give you a scenario. If the customer is looking for a sofa, or maybe a chaise, or maybe a dining room table, customer is looking at these products. They're not looking for a mattress. They came here to buy a sofa, maybe a dining room table. How do you transition your conversation from dining to a betting conversation? One of the things that you could bring up is that you can talk about the Babbapedic memory foam cushions. That's right. Very simple. If you're talking about the dining, if you're talking about the sofa, you're talking about the chaise, mention the Babbapedic cushions. You could say something like this. You could say this sofa or this chaise or this dining room chair is so comfortable because it has a memory foam cushion in it. It has a memory foam cushion in it. Just like our world famous Babbapedic memory foam mattresses. Okay? So you just mentioned right now that we have mattresses. When you say this chaise is so comfortable because it has a memory foam in it. Just like our world famous Babbapedic mattress. And you could say something like, you should give one a try today while you are here. Something like this. You just mentioned it. You started your presentation about the dining room chairs by talking about the memory foam that's in it, and then you weigh in your conversation to the Babbapedic mattress. Very simple, easy. That is one of the best ways that you could do it. And if you look at our products, most of the products that we have, whether it is a sofa, it's a recliner, whatever it is, most of them, they do have a Babbapedic memory foam cushions. Whenever you're talking about that one, just mention betting. Very easy, very natural, very comfortable way of telling mattresses to the customer. But what about if the customer is looking for a coffee table? Maybe looking for an accent chair, accent piece, or maybe a wall unit. Do we still have to mention betting to this customer? Yes, of course. We need to come up with a way to mention it. Come up with a way to mention betting in your conversation after you build a rapport with the customer. Some of the things that you could do is that, for example, if the customer is buying, let's say, this wall unit, maybe this is the wall unit they're buying it, okay? I could simply take the customer to the sleep zone, use one of those terminals that we have it in the sleep zone, okay, to check the stock and tell the customer, hey, let me check the stock for you. While you're checking the stock, you can invite the customer to sit down on the mattress that is close to you. Say, sit down on here while I'm going to process the sale for you, or while you're checking the stock for the customer. Let them sit down. Usually when the customer sits down on the mattress, they could start a conversation with you about how the mattress is and how that comes. If they don't start that conversation, you could say something like this. You could say, this is one of our Babapedic mattresses. Our customers love it. And you may say, would you mind giving me your opinion on it while I'm checking, while I'm processing your sale? You can go ahead and lay down, get that pillow and lay down on it, and I need to get your opinion on it because our customers love it. Something like this. So you're telling the customer, you're letting the customer know that basically the customer is, you're not selling to them anything, you're just asking them to give you their opinion on how this mattress feels, because you let them know that our customers love it. All right? So, and people always like to give their opinion on something. That's one of the things that you could do. Just by bringing the customer into their sleep zone and having them sit down on that mattress, even if you don't have the whole conversation with them, brings them their awareness. You raise the awareness, and they notice that we have mattresses. And it's easy at that moment, by the time you bring the customer to the sleep zone, it's easy for you to talk about bedding because they are sitting on it. All right? So that's how we're going to bring it. The whole point here is that whenever we're working with a customer, we need to be conscious that we need to mention bedding to every customer and find a way to mention bedding to every customer. Okay? Hope this helps. This is the end of this video. We're going to go and talk about something more.